Hey guys, welcome back to Set for Life. And today's topic is going to be about resistance. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're coming back, thank you for coming back. I just wanted to say that. Okay. Now, today we're going to be talking about resistance. And if you know about the law of attraction a little bit already, you're going to hear that term thrown around a lot. So, what exactly is resistance and how is it important in this whole thing? Well, resistance is basically when you're struggling to believe in what you're asking for. Remember, in the law of attraction, we're all trying to make something come true or trying to make our dreams come to fruition, our desires. But if you have trouble believing in them, then it's going to create some resistance. Now, resistance takes the form of thought and feeling. In thought form, it's going to go something like, I wonder if it's coming. Is my thing on the way? Is my package on the way? Is it coming? When is it coming? Basically, doubt. It takes the form of doubt in your mind, resistance. And in emotion, it takes the form of anxiety, so you'll start to feel anxious. But in a way, it's a good thing because that's how you can know if it is also coming to you. So, in a way, it's still confirmation. It's like two sides to the same coin. Yeah, it's a little negative. Resistance can be a little negative, but at the same time, it's what's letting you know that it's on the way. Okay. So, how can you deal with resistance, basically? How do you deal with it? Okay. You deal with resistance by basically transmuting it. Now, what does to transmute mean? That means to take one thing and turn it into another. Okay. You take lead and you turn it into gold. You take whatever you're given and you make it into something. Remember the first law of energy in science class that you learned? Energy cannot be created or destroyed, but only transformed. So you take the negativity of resistance and you transform it into something positive. Now, how do you do that? Well, when you start to feel the doubts coming in, when you start to have the naysaying thoughts like, is it coming? Here's what you can do. You can reduce that doubt to one question, okay? Instead of saying, is it coming? Is that relationship coming? Is that money coming? Whatever it is that you wanted or still want. Instead of asking if it is still coming, you ask, when is it coming? And what is the trick here? What is the transmutational trick here? Well, when you say, when is it coming? That doesn't mean that you don't have faith anymore because you're still acknowledging, conversely, that it is coming. You still believe that it's coming. It's just a matter of time, when. So if you're feeling very doubtful and you don't know what to do, you stop for a minute and you say, when is it coming? I wonder when it's coming. That package in the mail, that thing that I ordered, when is it coming? You know? And that is much more preferential to saying if it is coming, because you're showing God and the universe and yourself that you still have faith. Okay, you still believe. You're just wondering when. So that's how you can take that negativity and transform it into something that will help you still keep the faith. Okay, so that's one thing you can do. And what this also does is that when you take that question, or when you have a question in general, what does it do? It stimulates what? A response. A question stimulates a response. So that is the other key thing that you're doing when you transmute. If I ask you something, more than likely you're going to try and come up with an answer, right? Right. So that's what asking the question in that manner does for you. Okay. And what else? Alright, today is not going to be a very long video. That's basically all I wanted to say. And that leads me into saying, what about faith and patience? Because when you're waiting for something, okay, you're going to run out of patience at some point, right? So when you tell the universe that, hey, when is it coming? It's not, you're not in the danger zone yet. But because you're still wondering about the time factor, it's still in a way saying that, oh, my faith is limited. My faith has limits, okay? So impatience means that your faith is about to run out. So at some point, you're going to have to figure out what to do permanently with the doubt. And what you have to do is completely detach, okay? Detachment is the key to maintaining faith and patience in the law of attraction, okay? And what detachment is basically, it's a self-explanatory word, but being able to let something go, okay? That is the trickiest part of this law of attraction process, being able to let it go. Because if you keep holding on to it, the expectation of the package, of the thing that you want, eventually it's going to turn into anxiety, and you're bringing on the resistance again. So detachment is something that you really have to learn when you're doing this stuff. But I'm going to get more specifically into that in the next video. Detachment is key to this whole process. And it's something that I still struggle with, but I'm learning to get better at it. And you can design affirmations to assist you in detaching. You can say things like, I will get it when it's time. My package will come in divine timing. You can say something like that. Or it will happen when the conditions are right. It will happen when the conditions are right. I also put those in my book because I already knew that was going to be a critical phase of everyone's law of attraction process. Like, you're going to hit it at some point. Usually sooner than later, you hit that point. So I made sure to put in affirmations in the book that help you to detach. And when you're in the waiting room, and you know when you are, you can start saying these things in addition to having a life, staying occupied, still doing things that make you happy, regardless if the manifestation didn't come in your life. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, all that. And that is all for today's video. Once again, thank you for watching. I appreciate the likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. And I love you all, and I will see you next time. Thanks. We're set for life.